The Queen will officially say goodbye to her late husband next Saturday. Prince Harry will also travel to the funeral from the USA, but presumably without his heavily pregnant wife. Now it is official. The funeral service for Prince Philip will take place next Saturday at Windsor Castle. As Buckingham Palace announced, a nationwide minute of silence is to take place before the memorial service for the deceased husband of Queen Elizabeth II. Prince Harry, who lives with his family in the United States, is reportedly also coming to the funeral. As I said, his heavily pregnant wife Meghan was advised against the arduous trip. Because of the corona rules, only 30 guests are allowed to participate instead of the originally planned 800. British Prime Minister Boris Johnson will not attend the funeral due to the strict corona rules in order to make room for as many family members as possible. This was announced by his Downing Street office in a statement. Prince Philip died on Friday morning, 2 months before his 100th birthday at Windsor Castle. He and the Queen were married to each other for over 7 decades. She always praised him as my strength and support. Speaking at the 1997 Gold Wedding anniversary, she said, "I and his whole family and this country and many other countries owe more to him than he would ever admit or we could ever imagine." On a special broadcast on the BBC, Charles, his son, said that his father said, "I wanted to be remembered not only as a companion of the Queen, but also as my own personality." The nationwide mourning period follows a clear protocol. A death plan is being prepared for every senior member of the British royal family while they are still alive. The funeral ceremony will be televised, according to the palace, but will be smaller than usual due to the corona pandemic to prevent crowds. That should accommodate Prince Philip, who has wished for a private memorial and a service and a burial at Windsor Castle. Despite requests from the palace not to do so, many people laid flowers at castles in London, Windsor, and elsewhere on Saturday. A spokesman for the Palace Park Administration in Windsor told the UK news agency PA that the flowers were removed in a respectful manner and moved to a location inside the palace grounds. The British heir to the throne, Prince Charles, spoke to the public on Saturday evening and thanked them for their great sympathy. "As you can imagine, my family and I miss my father immensely," he said. "My dear Papa was a very special person, who I think would most of all be overwhelmed by the reaction and the moving things that were said about him," continues Charles. The family is deeply grateful for this. And even if, of course, with an age of 99, we all expected that in the near future, it is still a sad moment for all of us. But I still remember the funny side of the Duke of Edinburgh, and I especially won't forget the one with in my life, the first Chancellor I really realized being Chancellor, because I was too young before that, when he met Helmut Kohl and he said, "Guten Tag, Herr Reichskanzler." That was quite funny, and people said he mixed it up. I'm not so sure about this. So that's how many of us here will keep him in memory. Rest in peace, Your Highness, and goodbye.